It's a good thing Tori's moving back to Minnesota. Because we ended up buying a bunch of Juan's stuff. At least now she's going to be in Redwood. She's on her own. She's buying all her.
I have a freezer full of Swan stuff. Yep. So, but it was loyalty to. You never seen a comment on any of the websites that are sitting out there or any of the social media. I never put anything on there, and I refused to do it. They put it out there that I got fired because of this time. Yes, I didn't do it. I never did anything. Now I'm considering putting something. It's sad, but yes, the city marshal is right now out of it today. It's
That'd be awful.
Maybe that's what
Why would you say something?
ice cream plant, all those buildings were full when I was there. Even that was the 70s. Full. There's been people leaving.
There's a lot of real estate too that they should. And Jenny just started working on it.
Well, a bunch of their property here has
Well, that whole parking lot, whenever that goes through.
Yeah, but they won't need that. I wonder where she would have it.
She's doing to do something.
I have to ask her.
Well, there he is.
Good evening, Bear. How are you?
I'm good.
That's all I know.
No, I don't want to take it on because I would have been here for a while.
Really good to see you.
That's me.
Are you lost? Yeah, if you want to, it does.
Are you?
I got my calendar mixed up. I can't. That's how I told you.
Sounds right now,
I
besides.
thought you were supposed to be here? Or you mean morning and night? Or?
Sound of it.
He just likes being here.
That's normally
Uh-huh.
morning
They
hours.
tell me that my coffee's allergies, and I've never had it.
I told him they could change it.
No, you had a coffee allergy.
You gotta roll
It's
over
like
it.
8 tablets.
We usually have
But don't you have like,
and that causes it.
We got a little bit left.
when you have all that with no congestion?
You'd still have the drip. But,
In the back, you mean?
because that's what then gets caught.
I use them recent times.
Technical difficulties again?
Is that kind of a?
Go fix that.
Put that in.
Oh, they don't want me
We were
to.
talking, Becky's family and all that, they think Becky's house and pretty much a permanent resident around there.
Get close to the wall.
That she should get a bigger TV, they said.
Our dreams of coming true.
Better be looking around for the VHS tape.
Convince your husband she can bring in her.
Where does the 8-track
I keep
go
trying to
in?
say, I'm like, Becky, I go a little further down south. That's just as far as like,
Darcy,
back is not.
I think you're last on the agenda.
I don't think that's what I was promised.
Reel to reel?
I suppose so she could feel like she was.
The real I had one.
Did you?
Yes.
It's funny because when I have to buzz myself
That
out,
was a hand-me-down.
I say, Becky and I have reservations at the pool today, and boys to be delivered with 8 drinks. And, all right, okay, Pam, I'll let you.
It's funny, you'll see the little statements are, kids will never understand how we
like,
used to
three,
call
that's
into a
kind of like
radio
a
station
record,
and
isn't it?
request a song.
Yeah.
Sit there for an hour and a half
I've never
waiting
gotten
for
a
it so
pool
you
boy
can
to show
record
up
it.
though with cocktails. What was wrong with that?
Because they're not.
That I had.
Yeah.
We all left.
Heck, is that even a picture?
That's just the table.
No.
You know, film, but they can't hear us. So you might want to, after you open up the meeting, that'd be the first thing you want to say is we don't have cameras tonight, but we should all be able to hear us.
Okay.
So we'll speak
Well,
up.
that's good, then I won't know I didn't change my shoes. Isn't that nice?
We're good.
Okay, we ready?
Once Diane runs around.
right.
Get in there. All we can do.
Okay, guys, we ready? We'll call to order the regular city council meeting for Monday, September 23rd. We'll pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And we'd just like to point this out for all you people in TV land that we apologize. We do not have a camera tonight, but the audio should be working, so you should be able to hear us. Any?
No changes to the agenda tonight. Well,
I'm sorry, there is one addition. It's the resolution I have in front of you. For the, is that the levy one? For the gambling license for Royal. So
okay.
it's-
Something came in this afternoon.
Yep,
Okay.
Jeremy brought it this afternoon. So
6G it
I'm
is.
sorry, I forgot
you're
to tell
right.
Jeff about it.
That's all right. About it.
Motion to approve is amended.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Anybody out in the public like to talk about something that is not on the agenda? All right. Moving on to the consent calendar.
Let's get this first part of it done first, and then we can.
Okay. So I'll make a motion to approve the September 9th council minutes, approve municipal accounts payable and payroll without breakthrough beverage, approve the municipal accounts receivable, approve the park board minutes from August 5th, August 14th, August 27th, September 4th, September 5th. You guys were busy. Set the truth and taxation date for December 9th, 2024 at 6:30 p.m. Approve resolution 2024-90 to approve the pull tab license for the Eagles Club because they're going to have pull tabs at Tracy Lanes as long as all fees are paid. And approve resolution 2024-91, approve the gambling permit for the Eagles Club for the rodeo.
That was a mouthful.
Amen.
Second that.
First and second, any further discussion? All right. Roll call, please.
Arvisu,
Yes.
Hendricks,
Yes.
Jones,
Aye.
Van Dyke,
Aye.
Schmidt,
Yes.
Keeps,
Aye.
Mayor Corman.
Aye.
Let's do breakthrough.
Anybody have anything for mayor, council committee?
Yeah, let's do the.
What? Oh, I'm sorry. We forgot
I'll
breakthrough
make a
beverage.
motion to approve accounts payable for breakthrough beverage.
Second. Roll call, please.
Schmidt,
Yes.
Hendricks,
Yes.
Jones,
Aye.
Arvisu,
Yes.
Van Dyke,
Aye.
Mayor Corman.
Aye.
If we could, Mayor, if we could move ahead to just to pluck one of them out of new business, number 3, resolution 2024-86, accept donation from Midwest Bank for Central Park Improvement Project. If we could skip ahead to that, please, that would.
Absolutely.
I'll make that a motion.
I'll second it.
Roll call, please, for that.
We'll get that stuff out of the way.
Yep.
So, Van Dyke,
Aye.
Jones,
Aye.
Hendricks,
Aye.
Schmidt,
Yes.
Arvisu,
Yes.
Keeps,
Aye.
and Mayor Corman.
Aye.
So going along with that tonight, oh, go ahead. No, you go ahead. Absolutely, you go ahead.
So we have Darcy Carlson here from Midwest Bank. They graciously donated $60,000 to the park, Central Park equipment, so that we can get our 50% off on all the pieces that we need. And so we are indebted.
So Darcy, you get your picture taken too.
I do.
Bear's not
I
ready.
do have the actual check here,
Okay?
and
You
then
wanted to run that to the bank quick to make sure.
Yeah, right.
I do have a little bit larger check for the picture.
And I have one. Okay. You got one?
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter.
You go ahead.
Where would you like?
Right behind the mayor.
Okay.
I think the park board.
Committee has a
See
park
how about
board.
the park board
I think-
sitting in front of them?
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Park board.
I think just the park.
Okay.
I think so too.
Yeah, just
Yeah, they
do the,
don't need us.
yeah, just do the
Just
park
do the
board.
park board.
Just do the park board?
Yeah.
I'll do you
Yes.
later.
Yeah, Diane, you need to be part of it. And you want me behind Pam?
Seth, you need to
No,
deal
we're
with
gonna
it.
go right
Yes,
over
you're
here, I
part of the
guess.
park.
Okay. Diane, you need to be.
My phone isn't working.
Park board people,
Do you have your phone?
Well, Paris got his phone. You can take the picture and he'll get it.
I'll get it to you, Diane.
Somebody can.
Diane, you should get in it too.
Diane, you're
Yeah, get in there, Diane.
huge, you've been a big,
have a TV behind
Just getting
you. Yeah, let's slide down so the TV's not.
Jimmy, turn that light on back there for you.
do we need the light on?
Because now you're in the dark, kind of. and We don't want.
That's okay.
Thank you, Jeff.
Smile now.
Okay, ready? Can I have you and Ron switch?
Sure.
So you're more in the middle? Sure. The center of attention? Perfect.
We should all be going like this.
You can do it if you want. Well, to a point. 1, 2, 3.
Why did they do that? Why did they just do one?
Yes.
When you go to lift something heavy, one.
Good one.
It's fine.
Good one.
Good for me. Good for Tracy.
You can Photoshop it.
Cut out if you need to.
That picture.
Darcy, let them know that we thank them very much for that.
Very great.
And the park board, we want to thank you very much for all the work you guys have done.
What's that?
The park board, we want to
Yep,
thank
they've got
them
something to say.
very well,
Yep.
all the work.
On behalf of the board, we are so gracious and so thankful for the donation that the bank gave us so that we can continue on with this. We're so grateful and so thankful for each and every donation that we received. And this is our first phase. We're going to have 2 more phases, so we hope that we'll continue to have the support that we've had through this phase. So I can't say thank you enough. A great community, and God bless our community. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. You know how much you guys work, how hard you work on this, so thank you.
They work extremely hard at this. Okay, Mayor, if it's all right, we can go back to your mayor and council communications if you have anything before I do a little staff reports.
Yes. Anybody have anything?
Thanks for coming.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's move on to staff reports. Just with the everything going on with the firemen tonight, or the fire people tonight, they were all going to be gone. And then we had a couple other department heads that couldn't be here tonight, so we're just they just all gave their written reports. There is a couple things that I want to bring up in here that they will bring up when they come back in October also, but just want to throw your attention to like liquor store sales. Just a couple of, for the month of August, Tam and her group out there are up $21,000 in revenue over 2022, just 2 years ago for the month of August alone. 15,000 over 23. So, with the new products has helped that out sometime, but just with the type of products that we're selling out there right now, and there's a nice markup. It looks very good. They do very well out there. They work hard out there, and they're doing a fantastic job. So I wanted to bring that up. Camping is the next one. Just want to bring up that for the month of August. We had as I know you've seen through July, we had a nice increase. But for the month of August, we had a $2,000 increase at the campsite from 2024 to 2023. We still have a good September coming, which, we're looking at the possibility of, as much as $7,000 to $8,000 in extra revenue out there. So that's going well, and it really bodes well for us that we're possibly going to be putting some of that money right back into the facility out there, or the campground out there. Licensing up again, up $1,100 in August. For the year, $12,000. What we've made year to date in the DMV. The amount of people that we see coming here and that the comments that have been made about the people in that room in there with Stacy and Krista and Tyler coming here because of the service that they get and because you don't have to have an appointment. And the amount of people, I felt sorry for Tyler here. Krista and Stacy were off on Friday, so Tyler was solo, and I'm not very much help in there. And the amount of people, he was swamped the whole day. So it's we do a nice job in there for what we offer, and the three of them deserve all of the credit for that. And then just from myself and Tom might want to bring something up with this, but and I sent out the email to all of you. Just the construction, the amount of construction going on here in town right now with the 4 new houses, all the development that's going through the Small Cities Development Program, and even houses that aren't going through the Small Cities Development Program. The amount of houses that are redoing their siding and redoing their roofs in town here right now. Just drive around town and take a look at it. It's fantastic to see it. I could give you addresses that Tom and I take a trip around for sure once a week and go around and look at the new houses because it's Tom says that's his baby. So and so we go out there and take a look at that. But at the same time, we drive up and we see some of these houses that were in tough shape that are doing something with their houses, and it's just good to see. But just for and this was going to be a part of my department head report, but from 2000 when we started the project out there at Broad Acres, when these 4 houses come up and get onto the tax rolls, we're going to be looking at $52,000 a year in our tax base through property taxes. Not that they're overtaxed, it's just that the new houses brings in that kind of money. So when these get onto the tax rolls, of course the assessor has to get to it. We got to get somebody in there. Somebody's got to pay the taxes. We got to get them on the tax roll. But when these current 4 houses are up there, we're looking at $52,000 just because the EDA took a chance 4 years ago and said we got to do something. And that's when it wasn't really the EDA that took the chance. It was the city council who come out and said that's one of our major priorities. We can't do anything without housing. You made the decision. We made decisions that went along with it, and here we are. Now we're staring down the barrel of $52,000 in extra revenue every year. So, but that's all I got for department heads. Hopefully that was okay that we push them off till next week. They'll probably all report on that and maybe even September's in October. But I just wanted to bring those up to you right now.
What is the size of those houses out on Front Street?
I'll swing upstairs and take a look at the.
I think they're just good
I think they're
estimate.
1525.
1,525.
They look small.
They don't look as small now.
And what I would say is anybody that's kind of looking at them to
Put
get
in a
a feel
microphone.
is to head to Walnut. Sorry.
How could he forget?
So I was just over, Jeff and I were over, I think 2 weeks ago. The exact house, so same floor plan, same layout, is fully constructed over in Walnut Grove, just east of the Old Catholic Church. In that new part of town, it's on the south side of the street, dark brown, but that is identical to what's out here as far as floor plan. And so you're right, I had the same feeling when I went out when they had dug the basement or the footings. I literally came back, got my tape measure, went back out because I thought something had gone seriously wrong. This is way too small. There's no chance this could be it. And then I got, yep, that's exactly what the floor plan. And then when you get into the actual home built, you go, okay, this feels good. This is adequate. Is it palatial? No, but they're nice sized bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, main floor laundry, 2-car garage, 2 overhead garage doors, separate garage doors, all the kind of things that are like, okay, this is
A little over
good.
1,500 square feet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I had the same thought too when I looked at it, but
I think everybody has that
Yep.
driven by.
That was on Friday when I got that email out to you. It was just nice when him and I went out there, Tom and I went out there at about 9 in the morning, and there was there 15 contractors out there, contraction and construction workers out there going crazy with building and cement work and everything else. And then we just decided to keep walking around, and then we headed over to the 2nd Street, and you've got 7 or 8 kids out there that are working on. We're going to really promote that with Southwest Initiative Foundation, with us having the partnership with the school. You're going to hear a lot more about that. Tom and I won't quit talking about that. It's important. So now it's just we have to get the houses sold. All right. Any questions on any of that? All right, Mayor, if we can go into the resolutions that we have.
Well,
Go ahead.
we need to address
No, he's coming in.
Oh, he's
He's got
coming.
one of
Yep.
on the back.
Yep,
the resolutions.
there's more.
All right, sorry.
Okay, Resolution 2024-84, allowing part-time police officers for the city of Tracy to be accepted as a member of the Public Employees Police and Fire Plan. They have their right, it just has to be approved by the city council.
So what is the police and fire?
It would be just a retirement plan. It's a part-time person, and a part-time person could say, no, I don't want to be a part of it, or yes, and our new one says, I'd like to be a part of it, so.
It's like PERA, but it's specifically for police and fire.
So do all the part-time people get that?
They ask for, well, we don't have any.
I mean, not the fire part of it, but you know what I'm talking about?
PERA.
yeah.
Fire, yes. Yeah,
No, not fire,
No.
but the PERA.
I don't know if we have part-time city employees, do we?
well, we
You
have,
do, if you make over $425 a month, you have to be part of the PRA program. There are several programs. Most of us are on the coordinated program. The police and fire have their own separate program. Their contribution rate is 11.8 for the employee and 17.7 for the employer. Where the coordinated plan is 6.5% for the employee and 7.5 for the employer. So when more than 50% of your job is towards the doing police duties, then they become eligible for the police and fire. But they can't do it unless the council approves it because of the higher rates.
it just has to go through the city council.
Well, I think policemen are hard enough to recruit. I don't think we want to deny them the option
It's
of.
not a huge, yeah.
Well said.
I'll make that a motion. 2024-84.
Second.
Okay, first and second. Roll call, please.
Teets,
Aye.
Teresa,
Yes.
Schmidt,
Yes.
Hendricks,
Aye.
Jones,
Aye.
Landeck.
Aye. And pick her.
Pick me.
Mayor?
I'm sorry, oh. I'm sorry. Yeah,
Aye.
All right, number 2, Resolution 2024-85, certify the 2025 preliminary budget that we discussed in our budgetary meeting, and that would be at the 4% level for 2025, meaning it can't go over the 4%, it can only go down from there before our December 9th meeting.
I am a little confused on the numbering of our resolutions. It's 85, but this says 88.
Tyler assigned the 88 without knowing that we already had 89, 86, and 87. So the one that's in the packet is 85.
Is
That
the correct one.
that should-
The one that we're using here, that we have out here, and I didn't know that.
So the one on the agenda is the correct.
One in the agenda is correct.
I'll make a motion to approve resolution 2024-85.
Second.
Okay, does anybody have any other discussion before we finalize that now? All right, roll call, please.
Landeck,
Aye.
Jones,
Aye.
Hendricks,
Aye.
Schmidt,
Yes.
Arvisu,
Yes.
Teigs,
Aye.
Mayor Carmen.
Aye.
All right, Resolution 2024-87, approval of election judges for the general election coming up in November.
I'll make a motion to approve resolution 2024-87.
I'll second.
Okay, anybody else have a question on that besides me?
So evidently, we haven't had any trouble getting election judges.
So this doesn't say who the election judges are, it just, right?
Yeah, they're in
On
the,
there, those are
Let's
listed
be
in there?
mindful of-
Does it matter if it changes?
The resolution allows that to change if somebody's sick or whatever.
If somebody
Okay.
doesn't show up or doesn't, can't make
Because we
it.
have to have party balance and all of that day.
Well, Mayor, I was just going to comment, feel very grateful that we have good people locally that are willing to do this important job.
Yeah, it's nice that we don't really seem to have a problem doing that, because like if the counties around here can't find people to do theirs. So, all right, we ready for roll call then?
Arvisu,
Yes.
Heinrichs,
Aye.
Teigs,
Aye.
Landine,
Aye.
Schmidt,
Yes.
Jones,
aye.
Mayor Carmen.
Aye.
Okay, the next two resolutions would be what we've discussed before. The first one would be Resolution 2024-88, ordering corrective action at 50 Morgan Street. And that would be, on that particular one, the siding was missing or rotted. The siding on the residence, the resident of the garage, for lacking paint or weather-resistant materials. The residents of roof materials are deteriorated, causing roof structure failure. The resident roof structure was failing, leading to unsafe structure. The resident's soffit and fascia material were lacking paint and or weather-resistant materials, and the resident's soffit and fascia material are missing or rotted. So that is on 50 Morgan Street. And the next step would be after we advise the owner of 50 Morgan Street, after we advise them that it's gone through the city council and the resolution has been passed, then we give them 20 to 30 days before we take that to file an order with the district court.
Have you had any input from the property owner?
Yes. Yes, for that property owner, we've had very good, it's been a communication back and forth. I told the owner of the property that we're not gonna stop the process, because the communication back and forth is wonderful. Like I've told all of you, in fact, we've cured a couple of them already. But on this particular one, she hasn't been able to get the electrician there. She's got a contractor to tear it down. I'm going to do it on her home. She knows there's a problem, and she's taking care of it. Do I believe it will get taken care of before it goes to the district court? Yep, I believe it will be. But I'm not going to, if I stop the process, then I can't restart, then if I have to restart it all over again. And that's from our attorney.
That's enough time to take care of all this stuff?
Well, it was 30 days right away when we gave notice that were given quite some time ago, yes.
So if she can't get the electrician there in the 20 days, is there any leeway if she shows good faith effort, or?
We will have to address that when we get to that 20 to 30 days, and I'll take that under advisement with the attorney. It's my biggest thing is if we stop it and then nothing gets done. I have confidence in the fact that owner is going to be taken care of, that I do, because we've been in constant communication after the initial when she was served with the paperwork. So it's been a very good conversation.
I would make a motion that we pass Resolution 2024-88, ordering corrective action at 50 Morgan Street.
Second. Roll call, please.
Jones,
Aye.
Teigs,
Aye.
Schmidt,
Yes.
Arvisu,
Yes.
Heinrichs,
Yes.
Landine,
Aye.
Mayor Carmen.
Aye.
Okay, the last one we have on the docket, Resolution 2024-89, ordering corrective action at 674 3rd Street. Whereas the roof materials on the resident are deteriorated or missing, the siding material in the residence is deteriorated or missing, trees growing near the residence of the foundation overgrown. So, questions on that? Can talk to him
That's
first.
my property.
Yep.
I'm gonna have it taken down.
Can you come up here?
Can't you hear me?
Yeah, but nobody else can unless you get in the speaker.
Nobody else, where?
On the
There's-
TV.
It's on television. Oh, we're on television.
TV land.
All right. No, I have no problem with, it needs to come down. I've known for a long time. So, actually, I did talk to Kendall Corman yesterday, just ran into him in the grocery store. I brought it up to him. Problem for me right now is I need to get some storage out of there. I need to do some, reclaim some stuff, insulation. The house is gutted, actually. I did a lot of work on it over the years with the idea that I could live in it, part of it, but it hasn't worked out. Unfortunately, this is the first year, summer, I've had been able to do anything. I've had 3 surgeries in the last 5 years, including a double bypass last year, so, but I'm back in shape to, a lot of cleanup around there, and that's what I've been working on. Not much else I can tell you.
What is the time frame on this one then?
20 to 30 days is where we have to either get it taken care of, it gets taken care of, or we take the corrective action on it.
Well, it ain't gonna happen in 20 or 30 days, Jeff.
But, okay, you got any questions for me?
Well, I guess I've got some questions. He's already being upfront and honest, saying he's not going to get it done in the 20 days. I understand we have to be very careful because we can't be setting precedences to be lenient on some property owners and not on others. But at the same time, I want to be workable with homeowners that are.
My question, the house has been there for 115 years. It ain't gonna be a problem for, I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. That's, this whole situation with this, I mean, my family moved in there when I was 4 years old. I know the house, I know the neighborhood for 68 years. And unfortunately, I felt at one point that the house was worth doing some work for, but once things started to fall apart for me, I just let it go. But like I said, it's
So what kind of a time frame are you even?
well, it's getting kind of late in the fall to start on something like that, and doing it in the winter is a little bit ridiculous. I mean, I don't know what. My question is, why is it a need to do it right now? I mean, I'm telling you, it's going to come down. I'm not trying to get around that.
I think the tough part is here a while back, we passed the new ordinances and everything of trying to get homeowners accountable and acting on their properties and everything. So that's why it's coming up now.
Right. And so the compliance order says needs a new roof and needs new siding. Well, that's obvious. That's a lot of money. And I had 3 months to do that. I mean, I wasn't going to do it anyway. It ain't going to happen. But I guess I'm saying I want to take it down, but it ain't gonna work for me to do it. I mean, you're just going to tear it down with my possessions in it, and right now that's an issue. I spent a lot of time dealing with my mother's possessions before we got sold her house. My sister did. I mean, it's tough nowadays to find a place to get rid of things. It used to be consignment auctions, one in Storton, that's where it all went, but you know, it's I'm paying rental storage on possessions right now that I'd be the first to admit I got too much stuff, but it ain't ready to go in a dumpster.
I think it's one we just
sadly, we just have to go down the same path, and then it's like after 30 days, 30 days, and then we can maybe see where we're at. I mean,
So what's the appeal process for me?
that you would have to talk to Jeff on.
The appeal process, there wouldn't be anything because we're following steps from our attorney. Number one,
Okay.
number two, you're in number two right now. We're going on to number three, where this will be, the resolution will get passed right now, and then you'll have 20 to 30 days to take care of it. And then after that, we take it to district court. And that costs the city $1,500 to take it to court. And then there'll be a certain amount of time after that before they make a judgment on it.
Right.
And then they will give you up to a couple of weeks more for voluntary correction of the property. And then after that, once they take care of that, then they would give us the permission to take care of it ourselves.
So in this process, there's got to be some form of appeal that he should be able to bring forward or something saying for an extension, I
Just
should
at
say.
district court.
So it can't happen before you spend $1,500?
You can make that decision as the city council. But if it doesn't get taken care of, we start over.
I guess what I'd like to do is have you talk to Matt that, I mean, because I'm not a lawyer by any means at all. But if there's some form of appeal that he could make before we would, as the city, would have to spend that $1,500 to take him to district court, if there could be some form of a legal agreement that if he does not get it down in this amount of time, longer than 20 days, especially with winter and that, but there still have to be some accountability, I feel, that you follow through on your word, that you would take it down.
Well, I just told you that that's my intent, which,
I know.
but
I'm not saying I don't believe your.
No, I
good for your
understand,
word,
Jerry,
but
that's-
as a council person, we have to look at what's best for the city, and we have to have some legal accountability that.
and that's what this sounds to me. This is all about a legal accountability. It's
I'm
nothing to do.
following,
Yep.
I'm following the steps that I'm going to give you. That's all I'm doing. I was given
No, I understand. I'm
direction
not-
from the council to clean up the town, clean up the houses that aren't being used, that are not in good shape. We got the ordinance, we put it together in steps, and I'm following the steps. And that's
No,
what
I
I'm doing.
understand. I don't blame you, Jeff. That's,
No, and I'm not saying you're blaming me, but it's going to be up to the city council to change the steps themselves.
and what would stop you from doing that? Setting the precedents, that's what,
In my opinion, that would be the fear, setting a precedent and then.
Yeah, I mean, and that's why I'm just wondering if there's some kind of a step that we set a precedence, but it's a precedence we can live with, if that makes sense.
But I think for tonight anyhow, I think we need to just approve this, and then we can talk to lawyer and see
If
if
that's
there's
taken care of,
something.
and then I'll talk to Matt.
Talk to Matt and see if there's another step we can potentially put in, because we obviously didn't think of everything.
And 20 to 30 days to tear a house down is not a lot of time to find someone to do it and get it executed. Painting or fixing siding.
But it's not, technically, it's not 20 to 30 days.
Would you have
When,
Brian?
how long is the letter out?
This isn't the first. I mean, this has been,
When was the first notification?
I'd have to, if Shane or
Roughly?
Chief Licky were here, but
Roughly?
when the,
yeah, that's not the first. This is the first time that we've taken action on it.
So,
the first time I was notified with a compliance order, I did talk to Shane. Life was a lot different for me at the time, and I said, no. I think that was at the time I had gotten hired to teach at the high school. Well, like I said, things have just not worked out for me there. And I'll be the first to admit, I've neglected the house, but it hasn't been because of, what do I want to say? I'd love to have fixed the house, but it's not gonna happen, and it ain't worth it. The house is, you could stick a lot of money in that and never get it back. That's the whole point.
So how about if we go ahead, pass this resolution with the understanding that we're gonna talk with, you are gonna talk to Matt to see if there's some middle step that we can do to try to give Dick a little bit more time.
Well, I think it would be everybody if it's late in the year,
Yeah, everybody.
but I would just go with that currently. And if not, there's not.
I don't know, I just think we have, well, Dick, I'm very sympathetic to your situation. I just think we have to stick with our procedure that we set up and have talked about numerous times, the increased blight problem that we have in this community. And so I just feel like we have no recourse but to pass this resolution. And I would make a motion that we pass Resolution 2024-89.
So are you saying that we should pass that without talking to Matt and see if there's anything?
Yep.
Yeah, I think we need to keep moving forward,
I'll second it,
and then hopefully we can come up with something that works. Or Matt can.
Hope something does work out, but we've got to follow our ordinance.
Well, there ain't much I can say there. I mean, you're gonna do what you're gonna do. So what's happening with some of these other, quote, derelict properties? I can't, well, I know of one other person that's been given a compliance order.
7.
7?
And we're gonna work on 7 more right away.
Okay.
Yep, we're just gonna keep going. Yeah.
So there'd be a lot more vacant lots in town.
eventually.
Well, they're already vacant though, really. I mean, technically, there's a house there, but it's vacant.
No, that's true. I haven't been in the house for 10, 12 years or better.
We just need to keep working on it, I guess, best we can, and going down the unfortunate path.
All right. We have a first and a second. So, do we have roll call? Any other questions before we do roll call? Okay, roll call, please.
Jakes,
Aye.
Avisa,
Yes.
Schmidt,
Yes.
Hendricks,
Aye.
Jones,
Aye.
Landay,
Aye.
Mayor Corrin.
507, 66, 0558, 58.
Okay, all right. I'll let you know if I hear anything that you need to hear right away.
She's waiting for you.
Okay?
No, aye.
Are you through with me?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Well, I appreciate your considerations.
Thanks, Jake.
Thank you, Dick.
I'm sorry, I didn't.
You're okay.
That's what I got.
All right.
Make a motion to adjourn?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
You didn't even hear me.
What?
Yeah, I said all those opposed, I said aye, and you didn't even hear me.
I did hear you.
You ignore me.
You know what I think is sad?
Aye.